Hey climbers! Hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. I am very excited to talk to y'all about helping your new team members find success. So last week, Katie talked about how to seal the deal with your potential team members. So I hope you all are finding some value in all of this. I don't see how you couldn't, because it is just, I feel like, an amazing program. So we are going to talk about helping your team members find success after they join, because you don't want to recruit them and then after they join, you just leave them. So here's how you're going to do that. You need to have some kind of coaching system in place. Their first 70 days are absolutely crucial to them having success in their business, and also to you, because it is going to show you who your rising leaders are going to be, and it's going to show you who is willing to work, who really wants it, who has a great work ethic and who doesn't, and that kind of thing. I'm sure most of you know kind of what I mean. So the system that I use is from the AIM 2018 program that Chloe Cox and her husband Justin Cox did. If you don't know who Chloe is, first of all, you should definitely check out her YouTube channel. It is called OG Boss Babes. I think it's OG_Boss Babes is what it is on YouTube. Y'all, that YouTube channel is amazing. But this program, again called AIM, and it was done in 2018, it's a group that you can join, and it is literally a gold mine, and I'm not exaggerating at all when I say it changed my business, and it helped me start building more leaders. So this group is fantastic. You can go in this group and you can download the forms to coach your new team members, and then also do coaching calls with your rising leaders and your leaders if you're star or above. So I will also upload these coaching forms into the file section of this page. But if you want to go join their group, you can do that. But I have to give all the credit to Chloe and Justin for coming up with a system that was not in place. They realized that since he didn't have a system like this in place for us, and they did something about it, and now these forms have changed so many people's businesses. And it sounds so crazy to think, a form? Really? But seriously, y'all, it's life-changing and business-changing. But what we're going to talk about right now is the new team member coaching form that is in those forms, and how to use that, and how it will help you effectively coach your new team members, and also put a system in place so that you can save yourself as much time as possible. Because the last thing you want to do is be recruiting a lot of people and feel like you are just tied down to your new team members, and they're taking all of your time and you don't have enough time for your personal business, because we should always be putting our personal business first. So these new team member coaching forms are fantastic. What I do with my new team members is I have them fill out a new team member survey, which I will link in the comments for y'all so that you can see exactly what mine looks like. Just please don't fill it out, but you can go through there and see what it looks like to get ideas for your own. And this helps me automatically from the get-go get to know my team members, and it helps me to figure out what their why is. And it also helps my downline team members, because they will fill it out, and all of the responses come to me, and I will just forward their response to their sponsor. But if they are my frontline, then I have that survey to look over, get to know them. And I love that because it saves a little bit of time when I'm doing the welcome call with them, so that we can talk more about business, and I already know them pretty well. I know about their family, I know about their job, I know what they want out of this business, all because of this survey. So I absolutely love the survey. I swear by it. Ever since I started doing it, I feel like it has helped me tremendously and helped my team members tremendously to build relationships easier and quicker. and better. So with that survey, I put that in a pinned post on our team page, and it is a post specifically for new consultants. And my team members know if they sponsor someone, they need to tag their team member in it. So they will see that at the very top. It says, please fill out this survey. You could also put it in your welcome emails. If you send welcome emails out, you could put it in your welcome mail. If you send out mailers for new team members, wherever you can put that survey or send it to them so that they know that they need to fill it out, because it is so important to help you efficiently and effectively coach them. And same for their sponsor. So I use jotform.com. You get 5 free surveys on there, and I love how it's laid out. I love how it looks. I love how user-friendly it is. I love everything about it. When I was using Google Forms, I don't know why, I never could figure it out. I had an issue where it would not send me the surveys, and it was driving me crazy. So that is why I was searching for a different one. Google Forms is free, and so if you like Google Forms, go ahead and use that one, but I personally love JotForm. So this is my team binder. I highly recommend having one of these. This is a way to keep up with my team members, keep up with my coaching call forms, and stay organized and make my life easier. So what this looks like is I have all of these tabs labeled from Essential all the way to SSD, and then I have a Surveys tab. So behind my Surveys tab, I have all of my downlines surveys. So they are in sheet protectors. And then if someone schedules a coaching call with me, what I can do is go in here and find their survey so that I know all about them. I know what their why is and everything like that. And then I can send them their coaching form also. Sorry, I thought that was my husband, and it is my husband. I can send them their coaching form, and then I will have both of those together so that when we do our coaching call, it will be 20 minutes long. I have a perfect outline. I know all about her and all of that. But when you're doing the welcome call, it's the same way. So you have their survey, you can talk to them about everything on there. I recommend the first 5 minutes of your new consultant call to talk personal life, build a relationship with them. And then the next 15 minutes, you can go over your new consultant checklist. So I have a new consultant checklist that I do, and I want to tell y'all really quick that in my opinion, it is too long, and it has been working somewhat. I guess. It's what I've been doing, and it's been working, but it's just not as effective as it could be. So what I'm working on right now is a new consultant video series, and it's going to be me doing like a series of 10 videos, and it's going to be in a YouTube playlist, and then it will be in order, and then it will tell them what day to watch each video. So it's going to be kind of like the drip campaign that Scentsy sends out to them, but it's going to be videos by me. And so the first one's going to be me welcoming them to our team, telling them what our team is all about, that kind of thing, can be really short. And then the second one will go over, new consultant checklist, launch party, that kind of thing. So it'll be a breakdown, and I think that will be a lot more effective than putting all of this information on them all at once when they first join. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Mom is making a video. So my son came home early from preschool. My husband stopped and got him, and I didn't know it, so I was like, what is going on? But the important thing here is to just have a system in place that works for you, that you can coach your new team members, and it doesn't take up too much of your time. You don't need to be tied down to training these team members constantly or being there for them at all hours of the night or anything like that. You need to have business hours set. You need to set expectations with them as soon as they join, when you're doing this welcome call with them, make sure they know when you will respond to texts and when you won't, when you're spending time with your family in the evenings or whatever it may be. That way they know from the get-go. So the new consultant checklist, I will upload it. You can use that if you want. You can shorten it and breaking it up to however, breaking? That is not a word. You can shorten it or break it up however you want to work for you and whatever you think will work best for you coaching your team members. But my team binder also has, I keep my surveys in the front, or my surveys and my forms for calls that I'm going to be doing the following week or that week. However, so normally people fill out their form up to 24 hours around 24 hours in advance. So it's usually like the calls that I'm doing this week is what I'm going to have right here. As they fill it out, I'll print it and stick it in here. I also have a new consultant guide, which is very important for you to have. You can get those for like $3 in Cincy Success Store. And then I have my coaching call tips, which I will upload to the files section. And here's my new consultant call list. So I have that right here in the front. And then each tab is just their coaching forms for each title, so that I have that and have our notes and everything. So have a system in place. Do this new consultant checklist if you would like, if you think that would work for you. There's really no other way to do it other than having a new consultant checklist and doing a call with them. And my requirement for this call, this 20-minute call that I schedule with them, my requirement is for them to have their new consultant checklist done. And I want to do this call within their first 48 hours. It is so important for you to do that so that you get it done, get them trained while they're still excited, while they're waiting on their kit. Make sure they have their lunch party scheduled, understand Shooting Star, because they're on a time crunch from the day they join, that first 15 days. So it's important that they know that, and it's important that they're trained as soon as possible. I will put my my team member survey link in the comments so that you can build one off of that for yourself. And then I will also upload all of these files to the files section. And then your challenge is going to be to create a coaching system for yourself and share it in the comments. So that's going to be your challenge for this week. And if you are star and above, go ahead and save these coaching forms. They're going to be files, but what you're going to do is you're going to create your own forms. So if you're star and above, you need to be creating coaching forms so that you can do coaching calls with your team members. I cannot stress enough how important coaching calls are. They help you build leaders. They help you build relationship with your leaders. They keep your leaders accountable, and they motivate your leaders, but they also motivate you. They inspire you. When you get off the phone with somebody who is super excited and pumped and ready to change their life, or you got to share in the excitement of a goal they reached, it is like it's an amazing feeling when you get off the phone with them. And the longer that you're in this business, the easier it is to lose that excitement and that spark. But when you have these people to kind of feed off of, it's amazing. So if you're star and above, go ahead and make your own coaching forms. So like I said, you can go off these files and you can use Google Forms, you can use Jotform, whatever you want to use, and create your own forms. But the main thing that's super important right now, since we are talking about climbing the compensation plan and helping your new team members find success, the most important thing right now is to make your own new team member survey and get your coaching system in place and get a new consultant call system in place. And so that is your challenge this week. Create a coaching system, share it with us in the comments, post a picture of it, post a short video in the comments, whatever you want to do. And then make sure you have your survey together, all of that. Show us how you're sharing that with your team members. And yeah, so I hope y'all learned a lot from this video, and I hope that this works for y'all as well as it has for me. Good luck with your new team members, and let's climb to director and above.